G'day guys, Robbo here again. Welcome to Robbo's Home Show episode 10. Tonight I've got dinner to eat. I'm going to make it, I'm going to cook it up first. And I've also got a dessert that I'm planning on making as well, something that I've made on the channel before, as I mentioned to you guys in the last live stream, that I'm going to be remaking something that I made probably a few years ago now. But we'll see how I go with a redo of it. Now, going to wait until there's actually a few people in here, and then I'm going to get dinner started. And I'm actually going to order the things that I need for my dessert on Uber Eats. So I was talking recently to a friend who said that their Coles supermarket, they can get Uber Eats to go to Coles and get food for them. So I thought I might do that tonight. But they said that theirs takes 3 hours to turn up after they order. And I've actually already done a Coles order on Uber Eats just to test it before I did this live stream. So I'm going to order my dessert ingredients through Uber Eats to get them to go to Coles for me. Coles is about 10 minutes away from where I live. So it's going to take a little while to get here. So I can see that there's people joining now. Let me know who's here. But yeah, so I'm going to order my dessert ingredients through Uber Eats at Coles, and you guys will find out what it is very soon. I'm going to cook up dinner and wait for the Uber Eats people to arrive once I've ordered all the ingredients. Now, there's not much ingredients to the actual dessert. G'day, Rebecca. How you going? So, but I'm gonna buy some things to add to it, just for the hell of it, and because I've got enough money, basically. G'day, Deviant. Yeah, I'll fix it up for you, man. Yeah. I can see your message. So yes, it is working. Yes. G'day, Nicole. How you going? Now, I probably did all the explaining before anyone was here, so I'm just going to go over it again. I'm going to cook up dinner in a minute. It's just a simple ready-made meal. I'm going to order my dessert ingredients through Uber Eats, get them from Coles supermarket, which is 10 minutes away. then I'm going to do that now so that they're here in time for when I finish my dinner, because it's not going to take long to have dinner. So let's have a look at Coles, see what I can get from Coles regarding the thing that I want to make for dessert. Yeah, I don't know what happened to DVMA. One of the mods must have accidentally removed you probably didn't realise that I knew who you were and that I didn't want you removed. So if the mods are here at the moment, which I don't think they are, but if any of the mods are here at the moment, ask for my permission to get rid of someone before you do. Okay. Right. I'll start ordering stuff. Oh, maybe maybe one of the mods thought that you said something you shouldn't have. Probably didn't realise. I don't know. I'm not sure. Unless I might have done it, or they might have done it and hit the wrong name. I don't know. It's happened before. Like sometimes you'll go to hit a name and the chat will move, and you hit the wrong name. So that could have happened. I've definitely had a couple of close calls doing that. I know that much. Yeah. Just gonna make sure I order the right things. Oh, alrighty. Yeah. It actually happened to someone else as well, but I'm not sure if that was an accident or not from the mods. I had to unblock someone else as well. Now, I'm just looking for a certain ingredient, hoping I can find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Well, I'm not going to say that because I don't know if it was definitely him or not. I do have two mods. I've got Rapid Australia and I've also got Rolfers. So, yeah, I'm not going to say that it was them because I don't know for sure. Okay. One more thing and then I'm going to place this order. And then I've got to keep an eye on it while I'm getting dinner ready. Oh, come on. Let's try again. Looks like I might have to go without one of my ingredients that I wanted because I can't find it. That sucks. Bugger it, I'll just get this one. All right. G'day, Paul. How you going, man? All right. So dinner is a ready-made meal, which I'll get out of the fridge and show you in a minute. But I'm getting ingredients from Coles for dessert that I'm going to reveal to you afterwards. If you've got any idea what the dessert might be, something I've already made on the channel before that I'm remaking, have a guess in the chat and let me know what you think. If you did actually go back and have a look through my videos like I asked you to in the last episode, or the last live stream that I did, let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll see if you guess what I'm making for dessert. All right. Place order. You didn't do your homework? Oh no. That's all right. We'll have a guess anyway and we'll see if you're right. I just love that. They make you go through every ingredient that you just bought and say, oh, let's, you got to say replace if you can't find it or don't replace on every bloody item. Oh, there we go. G'day, Flavours Down Under. How you going? Oh, by the way, guys, if anyone wants to join me on screen, the link is at the top of the chat screen. I did work out how to do it on this new program, so that's good. I'm glad that I figured that out. Yeah, if you want to join me for a chat on screen, feel free to hit the link and join me. And all my socials are down the bottom here if you want to hit me up on any socials as well. Now, saying that my order is I'm not going to show you my screen, but say my order is going to take probably about half an hour to an hour. Now, that's not as good as it was the last time I tried, but we'll see how we go. Deviant should go on screen. So should you, Flavours Down Under. What do you reckon? You got a YouTube channel. Get up here and promote it. But yeah, anyone's welcome on screen if you're sensible, especially if you have a YouTube channel. Maybe one day, that's what you said last time. Yeah, I reckon Flavours should join. The link's at the top of the chat screen, Flavours. It's all good. I'm only mucking around. Maybe. But yeah. Everyone's welcome on screen as long as you behave yourself. But yeah, all right. Well, my Coles order is ordered. So now I'm going to go grab out my dinner out of the fridge and show you what I've got for tonight. Yeah, well, yeah, all right. I don't know what to say to that. Flavors down under. But yeah, should come up anyway. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get dinner. I'm gonna show you what my dinner is. Link is at the top of the chat screen. Actually, I decided I'm gonna let you guys. Anyone can come up. It's all right. I'm going to let you guys decide what I have for dinner tonight. Now, should I have a beef casserole or cottage pie? What do you reckon? You're going to do a live one of these days. That would be good. What's going on? All right, so we got one for cottage pie and one for beef casserole. All right. What? Yeah. You know what? I don't even think I've ever had cottage pie before. But, beef casserole has less calories. Eat both. No, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Whichever one I don't eat tonight. The one that I don't have tonight is going to be recorded for a video tomorrow night. So there you go. You got a bit of exclusive information for tomorrow's video. So which one would you like to see live, and which one do you want to see in a pre-recorded video? Yeah, I must have been living under a rock. Yeah. So it says it's, cottage pie is Australian beef mince and carrot pieces in a fragrant onion gravy infused with thyme, finished with a blend of creamy potato and sweet potato. Sounds all right. I'll tell you what flavors down under. You come up on screen, tell me what to have. I'll have whatever you want me to have. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Oh, yeah, so beef casserole is tender pieces of Australian beef in thyme-infused gravy with sautéed carrot, onion, and celery. Served with mashed potato and sweet potato. Sounds almost like the same bloody thing. You're too shy. Okay. Why do I not believe that? Tell you what, though, better have one of these cooking soon because the person going to get my order is on their way to Coles now. Tell you what, I'm going to have beef casserole, and I'm going to have pie on video tomorrow. Beef casserole it is. Just so I've made a decision. So I'll put this back in the fridge. Oh no. Yeah. All right. So beef casserole it is. 4 minutes in the microwave. Grab that off. And that's how it looks in the little dish thing it's in. What drinks am I having? Maybe that's something else I should have ordered. I got water here. That's what I've got. I've got water. So I'm gonna have a glass of water. Yeah, that's it, David. Oh, come on. I can't get the plastic off. Oh, come on. From now on, I should take the plastic off before I do the live. Yeah. Don't know why it's so stuck on this time. Never usually is. What the hell? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm just going to leave it how it is because they usually just tell you to poke holes in the plastic anyway. So it's going to leave it how it is. It'll come out on the plate afterwards anyway. Chuck it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Okay, how's my Coles order going? They're still on their way there. But they're getting closer. Yeah, so I'll have that, and then I'm gonna cook up dessert. I need to clean this placemat. Just got dinner all over it. When I took the plastic off. Okay. Where's Maggie? She's going to be here tomorrow. So I'll probably go live tomorrow as well. And let you say hello to Maggie. That was the plan anyway. So I'll do that. Yeah, I've got a border collie. 8-year-old border collie. And yeah, she'll be here tomorrow. So I'll do a live at some point tomorrow. And you'll get to see her. But I probably won't stay live too long. Yeah, Maggie's my dog, yeah. Probably won't stay live too long while she's here because she gets a bit funny if I'm not paying her enough attention. So yeah, I might just be a short live when I'm with her tomorrow. She wonders why I'm not. She wonders why I'm looking at the computer screen and not paying attention to her. She doesn't understand this. So anyway, yeah. So she'll be here tomorrow. And g'day, G. How you going, man? Well, you're lucky I noticed you were there then, G. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been giving you attention. Yeah. Well, yeah. If Deviant, if Rapid ever comes up this way, then yeah, I'm sure Maggie and Bacon can have a play date. How are you, G? What's going on, man? Oh, dinner's ready. And it looks like the person going to Coles for me is just about to arrive. Plate ready to go. All right, yep. They've just arrived in Coles. And tell you what, I hope this has a decent amount of beef in it. He's Rapid here, is he? I didn't see his name. Well, g'day, Rapid, if you're here. There he is. Oh, splat. All right, I'm just going to have to grab a fork to get the potato out. And to eat it too, of course. Yeah, Rapid. We looks like we had a couple of people who were blocked from the channel that weren't supposed to be. So when you're hiding people, just be careful that you don't hide the wrong person. Maybe check with me before you do it, and that goes for Rolfus as well. Yeah, because we had some people that needed to be unblocked. It was good that those people contacted me on Facebook to tell me. Right, there we go. There it is. Now I'll tell you what I accidentally did was I put the potato all over the beef chunks so you can't see much of them. But that's it there. And you blocked around 40 people, far out. You think this looks like shit? Maybe a little bit. It's basically just beef and potato. Two different types of potato. Yeah, but it tastes better than it looks. Yeah. All right. Well, I better give it a taste then, eh? Right, let's try the beef. No, beef tastes nice. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap meal, really, and ready-made and pretty basic. But yeah, I'll get back into cooking up some fancy things eventually. Maybe on next week's show. But I am cooking dessert tonight, so it does taste pretty good, I must say. Although the meat's a little bit chewy. The potato's good. What am I cooking? You're going to have to wait and see. I'm cooking a dessert, and it's something I have cooked on the channel before. I'm seeing if I can do a better job this time. Oh, by the way, Rapid, it's good to see you finally got yourself some chicken crimpage shapes. They're the only good ones around these days. I've actually got what have I got? I've got barbecue shapes in my pantry at the moment. Yes, cheers, G. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Flavors you can't see. You know why we can't see Flavors? Because Flavors is in the chat. She's not on screen with me. Just teasing. G'day, Cody. How you going? But I'll tell you what, considering it's pretty basic, I'm almost done. I better keep an eye on my order. Whoops. The good thing I like about the Coles, getting Coles stuff through Uber Eats is that they put a tick on each item that you bought once they've collected it. So it looks so that you know that they've bought all the stuff that you actually wanted. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Let me know what you're having for dinner tonight or what you had. Awesome. All right, dinner's done. Now I just need my ingredients for dessert. I eat quickly, yes. Now I'll tell you why I eat quickly. 2 reasons. Usually when I'm out and about with people, they seem to eat quickly, and I hate to have a lot of things still on my plate when everyone else is finished. So I scoff my food. Second thing, it's good for food challenges when you're doing a food challenge on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm just going to get this plate out of the way. See how my order's going. I don't like sharing, no. Yeah, that's my other reason. I don't like sharing. I eat it all before anyone else gets it. All right, 3 of my 4 items have been collected. So, have we got any guesses on what I'm making for dessert tonight? Nice. Well, I'm glad that I went live for the end of Deal or No Deal, Cody. I don't watch much TV these days. Who here doesn't watch much TV these days? I watch mainly YouTube videos or Netflix. Also, who's annoyed that Netflix prices are going up again? Yeah. Right. One more item for them to collect from Coles for me, and then they'll be on their way here. Yeah, I don't mind game shows sometimes. Yeah. Well, these days I mainly watch the game shows if I've run out of YouTube videos to watch or can't find a movie to watch on Netflix. But yeah, I like what is it? I'm trying to think what it's called now. I don't mind the chase. and I like both the English version and the Australian version. Do I watch Love Is Blind? No. Yes, Deviant. I'm a big fan of Big Brother actually, and I'm glad that it's finally going back to Channel 10 and going back to the original format. Or at least that's what they're saying is happening. So, yeah. I haven't seen Wentworth yet, Nicole. I've been told that I should watch it, so maybe I should get round to actually watching it. Big Brother watches everyone every day, yes. Well, hang on, does that mean I watch everyone every day? Because I'm a Big Brother. I've got a younger sister. Cody watches Tipping Point. Yeah, I don't mind Tipping Point. Although sometimes with those bloody things that go over, sometimes you think they must be holding onto them with a magnet. So that show frustrates me a little bit. Yeah. Yes. I've actually got a feeling that one of my friends is going into the Big Brother house this year because whenever they promote Big Brother, they seem to show him. So I'll be interested to see um, if he actually does go into the house. Oh, don't say that. Flavors, you're going to have me paranoid now about my windows. Don't scare me like that. Or is it you watching me through the window, Flavors? I see what you mean now about not behaving, Flavors down under. So maybe you should stay in the chat. Oh no. That's a scary thought, Deviant. That's very scary. Had an old schoolmate go on The Bachelorette. Yeah, people tell me I should go on The Bachelor. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going on The Bachelor. I'll go on. What is it? There's another one that I really wouldn't mind going on. What's it called? I forget. Geez, the chat's flying tonight. Farmer wants a wife. No. I know I used to live on 5 acres, but no. It's not Farmer Wants a Wife. I'm trying to think what it was called. I can't remember. Yeah, I asked that question before, Nicole, and no one seemed to tell me. So yeah, what did everyone have for dinner, or what are you having for dinner if you haven't had it yet? Yeah, Deviant, I did like that series when Reggie won. I also like the very first season. First dates, yeah, that. Oh, some of those first date shows, they really make me cringe. Oh no. Um, yeah. Love Island. I'd like to go on Love Island. Sounds good, Katie. Oh yeah, and yeah, yeah, nice flavours down under. Very good. Good to see people are having some good meals tonight. G'day, Stylesy. How you going? Too hot to handle. All right. My delivery driver has officially left Coles. And it's about a 10-minute drive. I'm staying out of that one. Oh no. If you go on Love Island, you'll have a 24-hour non-stop erection. Yeah, probably. Well, if you're there, Flavors, you should come in here. Come and get on the screen with me. G'day, Zakia. How you going? Yeah, I've got to keep an eye on me app now because they're travelling towards me. Now, if anyone does want to join me on screen, the link's at the top of the chat screen. It would be good to have at least one person on screen for when my Uber Eats order arrives, so that you're not just looking at an empty room here. Man, this chat's flying tonight. I can't keep up. Married at first sight. Well, married at married at first sight. Oh my god. That'd probably be the only way I'll end up getting married, to be honest. If I went on that show, probably. Yeah, come on, Stylesy, get up here and eat a Turkish delight and then leave again. For those who don't know the story, back in the day when I used to do the everyday live streams, the previous show I used to do, Stylesy, who's in the chat here, he joined me on screen and because I don't like Turkish delight chocolate. So he decided that he would join me on screen to eat a Turkish delight on camera up here with me, and then as soon as he finished it, he disappeared again. Turkish delight is not the best, Stalsy. Who here likes Turkish delight? Let me know. All right. I'm going to be a little bit naughty here because Flavors Down Under keeps telling Paul to get on screen. So I'm going to say, if you want to see Flavors Down Under on screen, put a 1 in the chat. I'm so glad to hear you say that, Flavors Down Under. I think the exact same thing. And Paul also hates Turkish delight. Oh, look at that. Everyone's putting 1s in the chat, Flavors Down Under. At least you can see there how popular of a thing it would be to have you up here on screen. Just going to turn my front light on while you guys keep putting 1s in the chat. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, Deviant. Oh, no. Now, have I got any guesses yet on what I'm having for dessert? I don't think I've seen any yet. What the hell? Oh, you said pie already. Let's just say you're. No, I'm not going to give you any clues until it gets here. Just got some very interesting messages from my mother. Someone that used to appear on my live streams is currently singing on the TV show The Voice. Yeah, you're on the right track, G, actually. Actually, I just realised I forgot to get one thing, but it's something I didn't have to get for dessert, so it's all right. Exactly, G, that is correct. No, Stolzy, it's not. G was right with his answer. How's my order going? Oh, shit. Oh, almost here. Yeah. I'm going to say that G is the closest so far with his guess. Yeah. Did you say that too? Did you, Nicole? All right. I'll tell you. I'll tell you a little bit. I've got custard to go with it. That's all I'm saying. Now, my meal's 2 minutes away. If anyone wants to come up here and join me on screen to take over the show while I go and get my order. If not, then you'll just have to watch an empty room while I'm out the front. I didn't see Nicole's one, actually, to be completely honest. So whoever said custard, you're partly right. And I'm going to actually, when the ingredients turn up here, I'm going to show them to you, and then you're going to have to have another guess at what I'm going to make. All right. My order's about to arrive, so I'm going to pop out the front, and I'll be back in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves, get to know each other. I won't be too long. Alrighty. I went to turn the bag around to show you the Coles logo, but I didn't realise it was on both sides. Whoops. There it is. So I don't know how long that order took, but that's how long it takes to get an order from Coles from me. Now, actually, I shouldn't have put that down yet. All right. So there's the custard. Here's some Dairy Farmers thickened cream, also going with tonight's dessert. Caramello chocolate, part of tonight's dessert. And puff pastry sheets. Now, has anyone worked out yet what I'm doing? Now, I'm just hoping that this works out better than it did last time. That's all I can say. I only shopped at Coles because that was all that was available on the Uber Eats app here. I'm going to actually use the fan forced oven tonight. So let's hope I don't set off the smoke alarm. So what do we reckon? Actually, I'm hoping all these sheets of pastry aren't stuck together because that's going to suck. Anyone got any tips for getting one pastry sheet out? Because the last time I did this, I had an individual pastry sheet available to me, but all these ones seem to be stuck together. How do I get one out of it? A butter knife. Okay, let's try that. Now, the sheets should separate. How? They're frozen. They're all frozen together. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Got one. Oh, excellent. All right. Didn't even need the knife. That was too easy. Wasn't working for me before. All right. So, yeah, one puff pastry sheet. I'm going to get rid of the rest of them. As long as I don't break this one. Put the rest aside for a minute. I'm just wondering how frozen that is, because I want to be able to fold it over, put them in the freezer. Good idea that. I will do that. Oh, great. There goes all the stuff that I had to shove in the other one. That's just great. Yeah. Oh, this is going well. I'll just pick up the other stuff. So there. Okay. Now, what you reckon I should defrost the pastry a little bit in the microwave, do you? I can't remember how I did it last time, to be honest. It's still got the plastic on the bottom. I'm hoping, so the idea, if you haven't worked it out already, is to put this chocolate block in the middle and cover it over. But I'm not just going to cover it over as it is. I'm going to be cutting slices down the side of the pastry and then wrapping. So I'm hoping it's defrosted enough to cut into it and then fold over. If you don't think it is, let me know in the chat. Let's see if I can get into the chocolate block now. I hate my fine motor skills. Anything that's fidgety, I suck at. Come on. Open up, you bastard. Come on. I don't want to break the chocolate. I'm going to grab my scissors and cut it open. Hang on. Oh. Oh, woody flavours down under was here. Does anyone want to join me on screen and help me work out how I'm supposed to do all this? All right, so I'm in the chocolate now, finally. Now, give you guys, you don't need to see my ugly head, so I'm going to place this in the middle. I think that's in the middle. Now, I'm going to get a sharper knife than this butter knife and see if I can cut into it without breaking it. Just hope I've put this in the centre enough. I think I have. All right, so basically what I did last time was I tried to cut lines in line with the rows of chocolate and hoped for the best that worked out. So we'll do that. It don't have to be exactly straight, but close enough. All right. I'm going to cut the edges off. I think I did this one properly. I did. Excellent. All right, now I'm a left-hander, so doing it with my right hand is not going to be as easy. So let's see how I go. Maybe I should have turned it around. Oh well, too late now. Oh, don't be too rough. Oh, and this one. Okay, now cut this edge. Alrighty, it's another bit gone. So did anyone guess that this is what I'd be doing? Because I have done this on the channel before. I haven't done this on the channel for a long time though. Well, I expect to see this on your channel eventually, Flavours Down Under. Make sure you shout me out when you do it. Oh, geez, I nearly cut too much then. Shit. That was close. All right. So then fold over the ends. Now, the ends are going to get a double wrap, but that's all right. So then you basically just, how am I going to do this? Now, the last time I did this, I did it slightly wrong. I'm just trying to work out if I did it, if I'm doing it wrong this time too. But I'm just going to do the ends first. Anyway, there we go. Now, oh, that's what I did. I think I just I think I did like a bit of a crisscrossing pattern. That's what I did. I think I did that with the ends as well. The bits that I just double wrapped. So I'm going to undouble wrap it and head them for the middle. Just so it looks a bit fancy, you know. I think I've done this slightly wrong again, but who cares? Oh, you've done the Toblerone version of it. Nice. Well, this is caramello version. So there's going to be little holes in it at each end for stuff to ooze out. That's going to be mad when it's actually cooked. Oh, I forgot to do the ends on this side. Oops. Oh, there we go. That'll do. It's not perfect, but who cares? I think I stuffed it up a little bit again, but I don't care. There we go. That'll do. Ah, looks a bit crap, but I don't care. All right. So now I'm going to grab the baking tray. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here. It's not in the fridge. I'm going to turn on my oven while I'm here. On 180-ish. Probably should have turned on the oven already, but whatever. Yeah. So I think I stuffed this up again a little bit, but it's still going to taste awesome once it's done. And as you can see, it's got a couple of little holes in it where stuff's going to ooze out. Come on. Here we go. All right. In it goes. And I can put this back up. Yeah, actually, I've got some oil. I'm going to drizzle some oil over the top of it. And yeah, see how that goes. All right. Put it on my fingers and rub it on, eh? All right, see how that goes. See if I can do that. All right. I'm getting more on the table than I'm getting on my fingers. No, that'll do. That's a bit of a good helping, I think. Yeah, it's extra virgin olive oil from Cobram Estate. Yes. All right, so it's all right. The pan's got enough on it because I had it dribbling into the pan as I was trying to put it on my fingers. So yeah, I'm gonna give the oven a minute to warm up. I haven't really worked out how to tell when this oven has come to the right temperature yet. I really should get the instruction manual out and have a good look at it. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on it while it's in there because I don't want to set off the smoke alarm. I'm actually going to put the custard and cream into the fridge while I'm waiting for all this to be ready. 180 degrees, fan forced for about 20 minutes or until golden brown. Yep, I was thinking about 20 or 25 minutes. So yeah, I'll check it at 20 minutes and we'll see how we go. Some rubbish to get rid of as well. And this knife. Ow. Just banged into the table. That was clever. Cheers, flavours down under. I'm hoping it's. Yeah, no, it's all good, Nicole. But yeah, I hope this is going to be. I hope it's going to be good. It looks all right. I'm sure it's gonna taste awesome. So that's good. I'm keen to see how it turns out too. I just wish I knew how to tell when the oven gets to the right temperature. So yeah. Does anyone want to join me on screen yet? Because we're going to be here for a while because this is going to take at least 20 minutes to cook. And I don't know if it's. Don't know if the oven's hot enough yet. Oh, doesn't it beep? I'm not sure. I don't think it did last time I used it. Yeah, no worries, flavours down under. You enjoy your night, and yeah, definitely give it a try. Maybe do a bit better job of wrapping it than I did, because I think I did a bit of a bodgy job. That's all right. But yeah, good to see your flavours down under, and we'll see you next time. But yeah, as I said, if you want to join me on screen, anyone, because I've got time to kill while this thing cooks. But yeah, I'm going to chuck this in the oven now and just hope for the best that it's hot enough. because it's been going for a few minutes now. Then I'll come back and I'm going to tell you guys about my weekend. Good to see plenty of people in here at the moment too. Alright. So let me see. The time is 8:28. So hopefully at about 8:48 it might be ready. Do you only talk with people with YouTube channel? I'll talk to anyone as long as you're sensible. Especially if you come up on screen with me. Yeah. If you're going to come up on screen, I don't mind a little bit of a muck around, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, so whilst we're waiting for my meal to cook, I thought I'd tell you guys about what I got up to over the weekend. On Friday night. So on Friday night and Saturday night, I went out for live music down the south coast. And on the Friday night, I was at Beaches Hotel in Thirroul, New South Wales, to see a band called Gloss. And they're a very good band. I've only seen them a few times, but every time has been very worth it. I know the singer. Her name's Angie, and she's a very good singer. And had a great night there. Now, the only issue I had on the Friday night at Beaches Hotel was every time I go there seems to be people using the disabled toilet that shouldn't be using it. So I went to use it, and there was someone in there, and anyway, I banged pretty hard on the door to hurry them up because I knew they weren't a disabled person. Anyway, the security guards that were there, they saw me banging away on the door trying to get these people out. And anyway, this person out, I should say. And anyway, the security guards went up to the door, banged on it themselves, and they let the person in the toilet know that there was someone in a wheelchair waiting to use the toilet. And anyway, the person just stayed there, didn't make any kind of response. And anyway, then the security guard tried another way to hurry them up, which was to tell the person that's in the toilet that there is a fire in the building and that they need to get out of the toilet as soon as possible. So anyway, they waited a minute or two after they said that, and the person still didn't respond. So the security guards had no choice but to unlock the door and get the person out of there. Anyway, the person in there was not disabled, had no issue with disability whatsoever. And yeah, they were in there doing whatever they were doing. And yeah, finally they came out, and then I was able to use it. And then I went in there, did my thing, and then I came out of there after I was finished in there, and the guy that was in there before me, he was waiting not far away from the toilet after I came out, and he tried to say something to me, but I was not interested in what he had to say, so I just kept going. And yeah, I got no time for people that don't make the effort to go to their proper toilet, being the men's toilet in this case. He should have gone to the men's toilet as far as I'm concerned. But then later in the night, I was in the toilet. I got in there with no issues. So I went in there, got in there with no issues. And whilst I was in there, someone was banging away at the door, and I kept yelling out saying, "Yes, there's someone in here." There was no other disabled people in the whole place, right? And anyway, whilst I was in there, people kept banging on the door, and when I finally came out, there were two guys standing just outside, and they were both holding beers, and I basically told them where to go. I told them to go away, not so much in those words, but I told them to go away and go to the men's toilet. And they tried to say something to me, but I didn't want to know about it, so I just shook my head at them and I wheeled off. So yeah, so that was my Friday night. Then on Saturday night, I went to see another band at the Ocean Beach Hotel in Shell Harbour, New South Wales, to see a band that haven't performed together for about 2 years. And everyone in that band is a friend of mine. So I was very excited to see them. And it was a band called Empire. And yeah, I know pretty much everyone in the band. The bass player, I'm still getting to know him a bit, but I know everyone else quite well. Yeah, and that was an awesome night. It was good to see that band get back together again, and put on a great show. And the singer, Kate is her name. She's in a few different bands, and when she gets with Empire, I think she goes off as a rock chick the most when she's performing with Empire. And anyway, yeah, she actually during some of the songs, she'll actually jump off the stage and walk around the whole venue singing the songs and basically getting the crowd involved as much as possible. and it's just a great night whenever Empire perform. And I was so glad that they got back together on the Saturday just gone. And yeah, it was great. And I can tell you, after those two big nights of partying, I had to take it easy on Sunday, and I definitely did. So yeah, so that was my weekend. And I mentioned this in the last show that as these episodes go on of Robbo's home show, the episodes are going to be more about the situation I'm in, living here in disability housing, than just me cooking and chatting. Nicole saying, I have a friend who is also in a wheelchair full time, and she lives in a place that has a handicap parking outside of her door. And even though she doesn't drive, but she uses it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's another thing. Disabled parking. If you're not disabled, don't use it. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, these shows, as time goes on, they're going to be more about my living situation. I'm going to tell you guys a bit more about what's actually going on here for me. One example of that is to tell you that, so I had someone tell me earlier that my house is always looking neat and tidy on a Tuesday when I go live. And that's because we have on-site support workers here that are always here. And on a Tuesday, I've got a few hours. I've got a few hours scheduled on a Tuesday with the support workers to come into my place and help me tidy up. And they do a lot of different things for me. They give my place a complete clean. They help me wash my bed sheets and blankets and towels and clothes and all that sort of stuff. And they're around for about 4 hours. And it's all that's paid for by NDIS. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Nicole. Yeah, that's just crap. Yeah. Tell you, so that's what happens for me on a Tuesday. I have support workers here for a few hours. They help me clean the place up, clean all my stuff up, and it's good. Helps me out a lot. And Stylesy says, I've seen people who aren't disabled parking spaces during Christmas at the local shopping centre. Yeah, I believe that 100%. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look at this this dessert. What would you call it? A chocolate Danish? Something like that. Oh, there's someone trying to call me. No. Not happening. There's friends on a Snapchat call trying to call me at the moment. They know I go live on a Tuesday. So they're going to have to wait until I'm done here. Yeah. Yes, that sucks too, Nicole. Yeah, I don't like it when people block the ramps and driveways and stuff that I need to use to get up on the footpaths. Yeah, that's very frustrating. I've got to wheel myself further down the road or whatever so that I can get myself up on a footpath. Yeah. But yeah, this dessert of mine, it's coming along nicely. It's getting there. Who's trying to contact me? And G's back. Where'd you go, G? Yeah. What's going on here? Oh no. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, someone has tried to call me as well, but they can wait till I'm finished on the stream. Or I could call them back and tell them to say hello to everybody. But yeah, I think I'm going to call this thing a chocolate Danish myself because it looks like a chocolate Danish I've had in the past. But yeah, I've got some exciting things to have with it, so I'm happy about that. Yes. Should be almost ready. I reckon another 5 minutes, maybe. I'll have a look at it in 5 minutes and see what I think. And let me know if you guys have had anything like what I'm cooking at the moment. I know Flavors Down Under said that she's made something. I think she said Toblerone. I think she put Toblerone in it. But yeah, I've been wanting to make this dessert again for ages, and I've finally got around to it. I've been telling you guys about it for a few weeks now, and finally done it. Yeah. And yes, G, you are just in time for dessert. Here we go. Now, Rapid or Rolfus, are you still here? Is Rapid Australia still here? If not, I'll sort that person out myself. Could be. Oh, no, it wasn't. I was going to say it could be, but no, it definitely wasn't. G, no. Yeah. No, definitely wasn't that person in the chat. Just give me a sec. I'm going to remove that person, and then I'm going to check the dessert again. And I'm going to make sure that I remove the right person. There we go. All right. Done. There we go. All right. I'm going to check the dessert. Should be almost ready. Yeah, that's it. Now, actually, that's what I was going to say to you as well. Now, I've spoken to a couple of people about this. and I mentioned this in a comment on my channel in the last 24 hours as well, is that I'm now welcoming anyone on my channel as long as you don't give me shit. Everyone's welcome on this channel, and I think, especially if you're a YouTuber, we should all just get along and support each other, be a great community together. And yeah, and if there's people here watching right now that are staying quiet because there's certain people here already, speak up and just say hello. And if you've got any issues from the past, just try and put it in the past like I have, because I now want a stress-free life. I'm trying to have a stress-free life with no issues. And I'll tell you why. Because I know somebody who is fairly young and they've now got heart issues. And apparently the heart issues are because of stress. And that's part of the reason why I am trying to get on with everybody and not have any hate in my life anymore. And yeah, and life is too short for bullshit. So yeah, I just wanted to say that to you guys. So yeah, you got any issues, try to sort them out, because yeah, as I said, life's too short for crap. And yeah, I want to see everyone getting along. You know, simple as that. But I'm going to check out my dessert again because I reckon it's probably ready now. Just going to grab one of my tea towels because I know the tray's going to be hot. Exactly, Stolzy. Now, and I've got to tell you as well, like I've had my own health issues in the last 5 years or so. Like I nearly died a couple of times about 3 or 4 years ago. No, 4 or 5 years ago. And I think I told you guys about it. But yeah, there's no room in this world for hate as far as I'm concerned. So if you've got issues with someone, sort it out. Yeah, I think this dessert's looking pretty ready, eh? Well, I'm going to say it is anyway. Too bad it's not. Alrighty. Looks pretty good to me. Now, I'm going to try and show you guys. I'm going to do my best. But have a look at that. Can you see it all right? Let me know if I need to move anything. It's looking pretty good to me. What do you guys reckon? You can see it? That's good. So I think that looks pretty damn amazing, actually. Now, I'm just going to grab the stuff I need for getting it ready to eat it. Now, I deliberately left you there looking at it while I get things ready so that you're a bit jealous. All right, I've got a bowl, I've got a knife to cut it and a spoon for eating it. Now, just wondering how hot this thing is. See if I can flip it out onto this chopping board. You give it an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. Oh, okay. What am I doing? I'm going to grab something to scoop that out of the tray. If I can find it. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty keen for this, so I'm having a decent helping. All right, yeah. And grab a hot tray with the tea towel. Pick this up like this. Got the chopping board. There we go. All right. Now I'll just get rid of this tray. Now, I said to you, said to you guys, I'm going to have a decent helping, but I've only got a small bowl, so I've got to make sure it fits in the bowl. Let's cut it there. There we go. Chuck that in the bowl. Oh, okay. Now, put that there. Put that there for now. Poor Ron. No, probably won't be any left for Ron. No way. I've got a feeling I'm going to finish the rest of that later. It may make it to tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to grab my cream and custard now. Tell you what I should have done. I should have just tipped the custard and cream over the chopping board. And cleans it off later. Okay, got into the cream. That's good. All right. Decent helping of cream. Remembering that I've got to put custard in as well. Well, oh, that was close. Nearly took off on me. All right, that's enough. Get the excess off the side. All right. Custard. Let's see if I can open this properly. I hate cartons. They suck. Especially when they don't want to open properly. Oh, that's coming out nicely. All right. Now, I was going to show you guys this, but I've pretty much covered the whole thing in custard and cream now. That'll do. Oh, there you go. Have a look. Smothered it. You can't even see the Danish now. What did Grego say? Oh. Alrighty, time to taste it and see if I did a good job. Now, remembering that it's caramel chocolate as well, so it's going to have a caramel flavour in it as well. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Tell you what, that caramel flavour fights its way through all the other flavours. So good. Yeah, that's awesome. I was going to show it to you, but I don't think you can really see much of it now because it's smothered in other stuff. Yeah, it's great, eh? What would I rate it out of 10? Well, as far as taste is concerned, that's bloody awesome. I think I did a good job. So I give it a 10 out of 10, of course, because it's my cooking. But yeah, presentation, not as good because you saw how bad of a job I did at wrapping it. Probably give myself about a 6 out of 10 for wrapping it. Sell these Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've got to learn how to wrap it properly first, though. Once I get better at wrapping, then I'll consider selling it. So it looked like Flavors Down Under said that she might give this a go. So look out for it on her channel. I think that would be very rich, G. That's one thing about this. I'd say it was a slight richness to it. So yeah, I think a Mars bar would definitely be very rich. So if you like a rich flavour, then yeah, then Mars probably would work pretty well. I definitely like a rich chocolate flavour. Now, I've got the rest of it sitting here looking at me. You have to be rich to buy them, yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm looking at the rest of this Danish thinking to myself, do I have more or not? I don't think I will. I want to, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to grab another plate, eat the rest. No, I don't think I'll eat the rest now. I want to save it for. I might eat the rest tomorrow. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. So I will save it for tomorrow, and you can watch me eat the rest tomorrow because there's still a decent amount here. So, yeah, I'm going to put the rest of this away. I'll just grab a plate. I'll find one. Find one. There's only plates for. Where are they? I can't find my small plates. What do I do with them? There's one in the fridge. Oh, here's one. All right. Oh, catch you later, Rebecca. You have a good night. Thanks for being here. There's the rest on a plate going into the fridge. I will eat the rest of this tomorrow. I've got to put the custard and cream away as well. Let's grab the custard and cream. Oh, I never had my drink of water either. All right. Actually, I'm going to get rid of these dirty dishes just so they're out of the way, and as well as the chopping board. Just want to do a bit of cleaning up so I don't feel like I'm surrounded by mess. Okay. So I hope everybody enjoyed that, because I certainly did. And I hope some of you will give it a go, because it's definitely worth it, I can tell you that. Let me know here in the chat if you think that you would consider giving that kind of a meal a go if you haven't already. Because yeah, it's worth it. And now that I'm finished eating, I'll also say once again, if you would like to join me on screen, the link is at the top of the chat screen. If you would like to come up and have a chat. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I had to tell you guys about anything else that's happening for me. What am I doing? Oh, this weekend. This weekend I'm working at the New South Wales Rail Museum. We have a day out with Thomas weekend coming up. So I've got, as I've told you guys plenty of times, I do a lot of things with support workers, and one of my support workers who used to live in Sydney, who ended up moving to Melbourne, she's actually coming up from Melbourne to spend this weekend with me, to take me out to the Rail Museum on Saturday and Sunday, as well as taking me out for live music on Saturday night. Because when she decided to move to Melbourne, she she said that she didn't want me stuck with no support workers, because I had her be my support worker so often, I didn't have to really worry about getting anyone else. So she was worried that I was going to be a bit stuck trying to find people after she moved to Melbourne. So she said to me, anytime I need her, to get in contact with her, and she'll come up to Sydney and help me out whenever I needed to. So yeah, she's coming up this weekend. I think Thursday night, to take me out on Saturday and Sunday. And so that's going to be a great weekend. What time do I usually go to bed and get up? So I'll go to bed anywhere between midnight and 2 a.m. And then I'm usually up around about 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I always have late nights, and then I'm up at a fairly reasonable hour, I think. And Zakal wants G and Cody to join me on screen. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm not expecting anyone to come up. I'm just putting it out there. If you do want to come up, you can come up. Yeah, but I mean, I've been going for 2 hours and what, almost 12 minutes on my own. I think I've done pretty good on my own tonight. G's eating a bowl of salad. Actually, that's something I bought. I bought myself some more salad so I can keep eating healthy. So I'll probably have that for lunch tomorrow. I'll have that for lunch tomorrow, and then I'll have the chocolate Danish after. Yeah. Cheers, Paul. And yeah, it was fun having a few people join me on screen last time. That's pretty good. I enjoyed that very much, and we'll definitely have to do that again. And as I said, yeah, anyone's welcome on screen, as long as you're at least half sensible. You know, I don't mind a little bit of mucking around, but yeah, it's when things get a bit out of hand that I start to question who's on screen. Will I be getting Battlefield 6? If I can afford it, I might. Yeah, it definitely was G, yeah. Actually, that's another thing I need to do. I need to do some more gaming streams. I was going to say, oh yeah. Also, when the live stream ended the other day, when I had Peter and Cody and G on screen with me, we actually kept talking for a while after the live stream finished. So I probably could have kept going with the live for a lot longer than I did. But I thought 4 hours and 21 minutes or whatever it was. I thought that was long enough for you guys. But if you guys don't mind longer streams than 4 hours and 21 minutes, then let me know. And maybe next time we'll go even longer. Because I actually am trying to get my hours up on YouTube. So I don't mind going quite long. You want me to do a 5 hour long one day? 5 hour live one day. Yeah. Well, you never know, that might happen. I think the longest live I've ever done, not including the sleepovers, was about 7 hours. So might be able to do that again one day. Actually, talking about sleepovers, yeah, I am actually planning on doing another sleep stream, G. Not tonight, but soon. I will do another sleep stream, and it actually mentioning a sleep stream actually reminds me of that night when I'm trying to remember exactly who was on screen. I think it was G. I think it was UG. It was G and Mark and Tazdaz, I think. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And anyway, it was you and Tazdaz. Okay, yep, yeah. So, yeah, and you did a food review after I went to sleep, didn't you, G? Was that the night you did the food review whilst I was asleep? I think that was. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was actually quite funny. So maybe we should do that again sometime. Yes. Well, you must have been having a midnight snack if it was on one of my sleep streams, because I wouldn't have actually gone to bed until quite late, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do that again. So yeah, guys, expect a sleep stream from me sometime in the near future. I can't tell you when yet because I've got no idea myself, but I have been thinking about it and I do want to do it. I was actually even thinking about doing it whilst my dog is here, and maybe leaving. So the room I'm in now is where the dog hangs out overnight. So I was even thinking about leaving the live stream set up in here, and you can watch my dog getting around whilst I'm in my room asleep. If you want to do that, we don't have to do that, but it's just an idea that I thought I might do. And then you can, instead of watching me sleep, you can see what my dog does. And if you see her going to the toilet on my floor, call me. Yeah, that's right, Stylesy. Yes, yeah, she's 8 years old now. Yeah, and because like she's always lived with me and my parents on my parents' property, which is a very big property, about 5 acres. And she's a border collie, so she's coming here slowly. Eventually, I'm hoping that she'll be here every day of the week, except weekends, because I go out on weekends. Yeah, I'm hoping eventually she'll get used to being in this small place. But yeah, she does get a little bit funny about being in a small place compared to being able to run around on a big property. So I'm hoping to get her used to this place eventually, but it's taking a long time. Yeah. So yeah, you might. I'm planning on going live tomorrow. And yeah, maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night we might do the overnight stream, and you can watch my dog. Did I have any other pets before? Yeah. So I've had 3 different border collies since I was 3 years old. And I had a cat as well. My cat lived until she was 21. And I had her from like as young as you're allowed to get a kitten. Yeah, like 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever it is. Yeah, so I had the cat for 21 years. Yeah. Maggie can always go for sleepovers all weekend with Grandma and Grandpa. Yeah. So that's the plan. Eventually, when she's here all the time, she's going to be going back to Mum and Dad's place on the weekend, so that she can run around over the weekend, and then she's here during the week with me when I'm here all week. Because I don't go out much Monday to Friday. Very rarely. Mainly just to go to the shops. Occasionally, I'll do a trip up to Sydney Airport, do a bit of plane spotting with a support worker, go and say g'day to me mates from SID Squad, who I have spoken to a few times now, and I've appeared on their streams, I don't know, 3 or 4 times maybe. Yeah. 21-year-old cat is equivalent to a 100-year-old human, according to Google. Well, then she had a very good life. So that's good. Yeah. My first dog lived until she was 16 years old. And my second border collie lived until she was 12 and a half. And my current dog is 8 years old. And my current dog actually has a couple of health issues, which sucks. She's going through some disease that she's got, and I think parents also said they discovered a tumor on her as well, and yeah, so that's not good. But hopefully she'll still, hopefully the sickness and the tumor will be like not fast developing, so that she's still around for a long time. I'm hoping that's the case. We'll see what happens there. That's why I like her to come here as much as possible. So I want to hang out with her while she's still here, you know. But I don't want to end this stream on a downer. So I won't say any more about that. But yeah, I think I will go soon, unless someone wants to join me on screen. That's up to you guys, though. Yeah, that's actually, we'll talk about the good side, the good side of pets. Let me know in the chat what pets you guys have, and how old are your pets, and what kind of like if it's a dog, what kind of dog is it, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Who's going to be the first one? Nicole says that she has dogs and cats. Nice. Actually, my cat died. My cat died when Maggie was about 3 years old, I think. So she was around for all of my dogs. And Stolesy's had 2 ginger cats in the past. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I've also had a bird. Actually, I've got a funny photo. I'll see if I can find it. I've got a photo of the bird that I used to have with my cat sitting on the ground looking up at the bird in her cage. It's like she's looking at her dinner, basically, or what she wants to have for dinner. So yeah, I think it's pretty funny when I see that photo. Just got to try and find it. albums. There we go. Where are they? Oh, here we go. So, you had a green iguana, G. Far out. Right, so there's the photo there. You can see cat looking up at the bird in the cage. G'day, Laura. How are you? What did I have? I had a beef casserole for dinner, and then I made my own version of a chocolate Danish for a dessert. So yeah, there's my cat looking up at my bird that I used to have. Cody says, I don't have any pets. My family and I have had a few cats and 3 dogs. My mum has always owned cockatiels, and my dad and stepmom have had rabbits and rats. Now, Cody, you just reminded me, I've also had rabbits and guinea pigs in the past. Yeah, had those in my teen years. Yeah, and they were pretty cool, and they ended up having babies. So we ended up with more. So that was pretty cool. That was the guinea pigs that had babies. So we ended up with more guinea pigs, but we ended up giving them away because we couldn't handle how many we had. Yeah. G'day, Roger. How you going, mate? What's going on? Haven't seen you for a while, but good to see you here. Yeah. Yeah, I liked having rabbits and guinea pigs. I had 2 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, but I think I ended up with about a dozen guinea pigs in the end, something like that. How you going, Laura? What's going on? Husky dogs are cool. One of my primary school teachers had a husky as a dog, and she brought it in to show us. And that was a mad dog. I loved it. My brother and his girlfriend have a little grey rabbit, and my sister and brother-in-law have a cubby cat. Nice. Yeah, I think maybe one day I might have another cat. Maybe. I don't know yet. Not while Maggie's around, that's for sure. Yeah, I like rabbits. Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I had names for my pets, for my guinea pigs and my rabbits, but I can't remember what they were. Laura says we are in harvest right now. A whole lot of shaking going on. Who's doing the shaking, Laura? Are you shaking? Cats are pretty easy to look after. Yeah, yeah. They're easier to control as well. So sometimes I have trouble keeping up with Maggie. She always knows when Mum and Dad arrive here to come and get her when they take her back to their place. And there was one day when I had her ready on her lead. I was sitting in this room here, and I had her ready on her lead, and she heard Mum and Dad at the door, and she ran for the door, and I basically got towed to the front door and nearly crashed into the kitchen. So yeah, that was fun. Any other breeds of dogs that I like? Yeah, I don't mind Labradors. What else is there? I'm trying to think, because I'm so used to having border collies. I haven't really thought about other ones. I definitely like Labradors though. Trying to think of small ones. I like the little fluffy ones, the ones that have the little dogs that have long hair, the really fluffy type ones, little terriers or whatever they are. Yeah, but yeah, I think I might get another cat one day, maybe. Oh, you've been shaking almond trees. Nice. I like almonds. And walnuts are next. Nice. Well, yeah, I like both almonds and walnuts. Maybe I'll have to get another PO box so you can send me some, Laura. That might be an idea. Pomeranian. I'm not sure. Maybe. I just know they're little dogs and they're quite fluffy. Yep, that's right, Roger. Yep. How about you, Roger? Have you mentioned what pets you got yet? I don't know if you have. And anyone else that hasn't mentioned what pets they got yet, don't be afraid to speak up and let me know. But yeah, but yeah, I might head off in a minute, guys. I think. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow anyway. So I look forward to your company again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I'm just waiting to see if anyone else is going to tell me about their pets before I do finish up. All right. I think I will go now. All right. So, cheers everyone for watching. Good to see plenty of people here again. And some old faces. Oh, sorry. Well, old names, I should say, because I can't see your faces. Some old names returning to the chat. Good to see that. And don't forget what I said earlier, guys. It's good to see the old names returning to the chat and everyone getting involved in the chat. Yeah. So, yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to give the live stream a big like. Share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share out the video. Send a super thanks / super chat if you'd like to support future videos, or you can become a member for $5.99 a month to help out the channel financially regularly. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll catch us in the next one. Bye for now.